My final one's gonna be OKC. I'm gonna go ahead and lay the wood here with a -10. There's a 9.5 in the market versus the Houston Rockets. So injury report is clear for OKC. I'm a little surprised that this number is what it is. A little bit of, I'm just surprised that this number is as low as it is. This is not that Houston's not good. I think Houston's actually I think Houston's it can be a good team at points, but they've been really struggling lately. They're starting to lose the plot. They know they're probably not going to make the playoffs. I've got this one projected between 12 and a half and 12 and 12.75 ish. So I've got it somewhere north of 12 and a half. So I've got a good clearance on that. Houston, they're a great team to fade on the road. 9-17-1 ATS this season at 35%. They're 5-22 straight up on the road. If they're not going to win this game versus OKC, then there's really very little reason to believe that they're going to be able to cover it either. How about this one? Duplex spot. They just played. The Rockets had him tied at 80, and then the Thunder just ripped off 3 runs, and I mean tore the out of the Rockets. Like the Rockets were just stunned. You could see that they were just like, Jesus. OKC just absolutely ran past them. Now, I don't necessarily, my instinct is always to avoid what Jay would like. This qualifies as a revenge spot for the Rockets, like within 2 days, right, Jay?
Yeah, it's a revenge spot, but you said it. I'm not looking towards backing the Rockets on the road. They play a lot better at the house. I believe they got up by 15 or 16 versus the Thunder at home and still end up losing a game. So the Thunder are just playing harder than everybody right now. I could only lean their way. I mean, they are laying double digits here. The Rockets have some matchups. They can match up well with them, but the Thunder just play way too hard. And they play a whole lot better at the house. Rockets don't play as near as good on the road as well. So if they couldn't cover the spread at the house, I'd be worried about the Rockets covering the spread on the road here.
OKC was an easy play early in the season. It took a long time for the market to catch up to them. I think it caught up to them, and then they were overrated in the market for about, I don't know, 2, 3 weeks in January. I think we've settled into a place where they're pretty accurately rated by the power rating. Um, Interesting note for this one with the duplex spot. When you're favored in the previous one and you won, and then you're favored again, those teams since 2020, since after the bubble, are 72, 51, and 1 ATS. That's 59% ATS. That drops when the previous game was on the road and you're having to switch. So, but it's a smaller sample. So I'm gonna go ahead and lean on the bigger one. Regardless, I just think that Houston's not built to be able to get this win. I just don't think that they're the like another team in the spot. Maybe I might be on it, but I'll go ahead and I'll lay the 10 with the Thunder. Watts, you said you like this game too, right?
I do, yeah. This is one of those games where I look at my bet labs and there's just a billion trends on the Thunder.
Yep.
I have, first of all, one that you're really you were on, a couple of years ago even. Teams after playing the Thunder don't do well, right?
Yep.
30-25. They just played the Thunder, now they're playing them tonight. OKC versus bad teams, which the Rockets technically are. 8-2 ATS this season, 23-8-1 I think under Dagnall, or maybe last 2 seasons, actually. I'm not sure exactly. But Thunder laying the wood, laying 9 or more, 8-3 this season.
Nice.
ATS. Thunder at home versus the West, 10-7 ATS. 42-25-2 since 2021. Million reasons to back the Thunder.
Yeah.
Rockets have the fewest wins on the road, or fewest ATS wins on the road, with actually, by the way, also the Nets tied for 9 wins.
There you go.
So there you go.